whether it be pure rage, sadness, or maybe even just some morbid curiosity. You're all here, eager and waiting to see what happens with the rest of this dragon story. Honestly, though, even if it is saved and returned, it's going to have the memories of everything that has happened. It's something that unfortunately cannot be healed. At least, not fully. And so I guess the only way to maybe get some closure on the whole ordeal is to get going. So let's start. I did think that in the last episode, when the intro played after that first scene, it didn't quite fit the emotion that was being portrayed beforehand. So just starting off with this might be a good point. If there is one thing that we all can share, it's that in life and living, we'll all face some sort of loss. And when that occurs, I hope each and every one of us are equipped to deal with it. I think the only thing that... Well, another thing that would be difficult other than just saving the dragon is telling Lyndall we tried our best, but... Hugo? What are you doing? So he sensed the impending dread, all that extra magic and anger. So that's where all those mythologies started. At least Western dragons. Yeah. It's always for the well-being of someone else. Chisei hasn't really had many selfish thoughts. Easier said than done. Okay. So at least they're working in tandem. Don't throw rocks at him. Make him more angry and upset. Are you surprised by fire? Ah, well done. Might be faster than Chisei going herself. You gotta go straight to the dragon vein. There aren't that many earthquakes in Britain, so this would be on the news. How are they? How are they planning to explain? Oh, that would give you some form of vertigo. Oh shit! He was meant to absorb the extra magic energy. So absorb the extra excess magic before her body breaks. They're connected, so don't overdo it. It would be nice if you could understand speech, but ugh. Is that the Thames? Yeah, you don't want to go swimming in there. It is good that the normal humans can't see magical entities and dragons and neighbours and they're still at the bottom of the river. He changed back into that form, did he? I was about to ask what was with that weird gaze that he just had, but has she melded with the dragon itself? Oh, that's some great eyes. Does anyone know CPR? Oh, don't seem too distressed about it, why don't you? It is good that they have a medical practitioner amongst their ranks. Yeah, there was some complications. Does she like it? Poor Elias. Don't worry me like that. Hmm. What? Yeah, what did he have to go through? Why is he terrified of Angelica? Oh, good, at least. I assume because I hadn't really spoke about it to prepare myself for the worst, but... Yeah, she's just got a cool looking arm now. You did only save one of the two that were kidnapped, though. And... well, that doesn't sound terrible in the slightest. What about amputation? Elias seems rather composed despite hearing this. Everything she's had to experience. Still putting on a brave front. He's not happy. Well, that she actually managed to achieve something. I think buying clothes would be more difficult now. She had already foregone being human a long time ago. Is Elias holding himself off in his room, or ran off somewhere again? Still, it's a beautiful landscape. The fact that this entire segment has been silent. Which house was that? Oh, it was the Rose Garden one. It's got a few more episodes left, so the curse of the slave beggar's body isn't over quite yet. Who's she going to tell? You're in her shadow. Elias is hiding, and Silky won't let her leave. He's rather composed despite everything. And he's not allowed. Well, she doesn't know yet for sure, but yeah, he's gotten quite attached, hasn't he? But having a home and somewhere to go back to and people to care for her has managed to probably make her more, well, live in the past year or however long that they've been together than she has in the rest of her life combined. True, she did have the ability to actually do something about it, but still. I feel as though he needs a few more lessons in human study, but if he can think of a way, I'm sure he'll take it. It's strange how much a show can make you care for a deer skull. Ah, there was a slight deal. You might want to be cautious about that, yeah. You can't just go around touching people like however you want. Some feedback. So, what kind of witch is she? I'm just, for some reason, thinking pure, like, pagan Wiccan type thing. Well, so what did you learn from that? She's got a lot going on at the minute. How about you help her first, then she'll think about it. Is she leaping in without questioning or asking him again? But at least having that option out there is something. Is she going to use the path or just disappear? What's wrong with that? Bye, Silky. Do you want to be making plans so far in advance? As when she's found a reason to carry on, yeah. If it can make them spend a bit more time together, I'm sure he's all for it now. Please don't bring up too many flags. Do you want to trade? Also, why do you know what the conversation is? Do you have a spy on the inside? Have you bugged the place? It's kind of nice that Stella was carrying on with her life. Like, oh, I've got a birthday party. I'm going to invite my friends. Even though we all have things going on, some more than others. Has she say been to too many parties? Quite a few experiences that she's had so far, good and bad. Mostly bad. A life for a life, a sacrifice for Chisei. And who is willing to pay that price? I'm pretty sure she wouldn't allow it if she had the choice. And so the only thing I can really think of is, a certain sorcerer who might be quite fond of dying. Hopefully, they actually talk this out, though. And how many more things is Chise going to rack up on her abnormality bingo card before this is over? There's only one way to really find out, and that's to join me for the next episode. So, if you've enjoyed, please let me know by leaving a like on the video, but also your comment down below. And if you want to make sure you don't miss the future uploads, subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications would definitely aid you in that. But still, after everything that we have gone through, can't leave it here. So get some rest. See you in the next one. If you want to be a ray of hope to the ever-increasing curse that is my channel, then consider moving on to Patreon, much like these amazing people here. So, to Florida Taku, Sal, Ray Wynn, Hades DR, Dynamite 1997, Lewis Almanza, Aisha M, Danny Tree, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else. I'm not ready to give up yet, so hopefully you can bear with me.